Let us test out Replit's Agent 3 live. This is the third version of Replit's Agentic AI. It came out in last year's October. I have been testing it since it was in beta, and today I am going to show you the live demo of the Agent 3. And the thing is that this version of Replit's agent is known to think deeper. It can think up to 200 minutes. That's a lot of time, but that also means that that's a lot of billing amount. So that's a lot of dollars on clients' bills as well. So this thing has got some new stuff over here. For example, the 3D game, which is I believe inspired by Peter Levels, how Peter Levels was recently doing 3D games with vibe coding. I also tried to do 3D games in 3JS using Replit back in the day, but I did not get any success. They have made this experience better. I believe Replit is dedicating like effort to create 3D games in Replit. Other than that, they have agents and automation. We see that agentic automation like workflow automation is very popular these days. There are things like N8N and Zapier, etc., make.com. People are using those a lot these days. So I believe the agents and automation option here is for that. Replit is marketing it as basically a self-creating agent, an agent which can create further agents. So we don't know how deep that thing goes, how many levels of agent creating an agent goes. Although there was a red flag raised by the AI 2027 podcast recently, not podcast, blog. The AI 2027 blog details a version of future where agentic AIs will be creating their own agents. Like I think everything starts going haywire in maybe agent version 3 or 4. So if we look in that reference, this thing right here can be a start of catastrophe. Although I don't think that Replit's agent is that capable. It is capable, but it is not that capable, honestly speaking. So first things first, I have written a prompt using Google Gemini. I have written a detailed prompt over here. I am going to create a minimalist client-side code generated with multiple input types. I have thought about it thoroughly. I wrote a rough prompt. This is my approach to writing prompts. So I write rough prompts in one place and then I try to give a decent amount of stuff to the agentic AI, because if we give it too much to do, it is definitely going to die. So I am not going to try the 3D game or agents and automation in this demo. At least we can do it later on. I have my own idea. First of all, I need to see if I give it my own prompt, how it is going to behave. Before testing the new functionality, being a tester, I would like to test what was working fine previously. So regression is very important. So here we go. I have given it the prompt. I can remove the word prompt from here. Minimalist app, the technologies, semantic HTML5 structure. All right. So I missed on the Python Flask on the server side. Use server. I would say use Python Flask on the server side, because I believe if I don't tell it to use Python Flask, it is going to go with Node.js, or maybe it will ask for a question and maybe it will charge me a few bucks and then it will say, oh, here is your fancy Node.js application. I don't want it to be that way. Alright, so all of this stuff is here and I'm going to hit the start chat button. This is 7:36 a.m. my local time, and let's see how long it is going to take. I'm going to pause this video in between. And by the way, I am Naeem Akram Malik. I am a senior test engineer and I am also a prompt engineer. I have been working with prompt since the last year. So if you are looking to hire a senior test engineer who can do test automation with Playwright, Selenium, or you are looking to hire a prompt engineer, because I am also good in programming with multiple languages like Java, C#, and Python. So if you are looking that type of talent, I am at your service. I am available to hire through deal.com, upwork.com. I am ready and I am open to contractual work right now as of the time of recording this video. All right. So what does it say? Nice. Okay, it says I will help you. So it says I have created a feature list based on your request if everything looks good. Okay, so it is asking if you want to build the entire app. that can take 20 plus minutes. So this is a heads up, this is a fair heads up that if you throw everything on it, it is going to take up to 20 minutes. Best if you want the agent to build the full functionality of your app. Okay, and it is including the features, and we can change the plan over here. I don't want to change the plan. Get notified, this is going to give me notification on my mobile phone. So I was telling you, if you want to hire a prompt engineer, a test engineer, I am readily available. I can program in multiple languages, and I'm going to select start with the design over here and click start designing. And by the way, I'm also a Udemy instructor. I have a bunch of courses available on Udemy. They are a bit outdated, but they are out there, so I can edit videos for courses, I can help you plan courses, I can help you research courses, because I have been using AI for the past year. And you must have seen my other series about prompt engineering, the mastering prompt engineering series. It is a very useful series. I highly recommend all professionals to check it out, because it can improve your performance with AI many times. So now I'm going to pause this video and let the agent work. I started at about 7:39. The first go was at 7:36. So it has been about 3 minutes, and you have heard enough of my rants. Alright, so I stepped away for a minute, and for some reason it has generated a TSX file. I think noting the time from this clock is not accurate anymore, because I was not here for a while. So it has created this very nice website, but it says build functionality, keep iterating on the design. I would say keep iterating on the design, and I would say I want to use Python Flask on the server. Okay, fix. This is like a very quick prompt. This is totally different from the prompt which I started with, but here you can see that it has generated something in the preview pane. I believe it didn't take very long time, and let us see what it does now. I understand you want to switch from Node.js to Python Flask. Let me consult architecture specialist plans. Oh, this reminds me of build.ai. Remember the what was the guy's name, Sachin Dugal based startup which had a bunch of developers sitting in, I don't want to name the country, but you know, you can guess the name of the country. So they had a team of developers sitting in a country, like maybe hundreds of developers, and doing stuff. So when it said I want to consult with my architecture specialist, I thought maybe it is calling someone back home. Okay, so it is going to take a while, and this time I'm not going to look at the clock, because I need to go outside for a while, and when I get back I will continue this tutorial. It has got to this point where it says your app crashed because it was trying to run a node application. So I would rather start from scratch. I would rather discard this project. If I can stop it from here, I don't think I can stop it from here. So I would rather quit whatever I have done so far, and I will start again. Give me a minute. So here is the cost so far. You can see that it is 894 was used so far on a bunch of projects which I have, and here it is the cost right now is 894. The cost does not update immediately, but it keeps getting updated slowly. So I am going to abort this project which I had started over here. I will quit this and I will go back to Gemini, and I will copy my prompt from Gemini, which is over there, and I'm going to start over again. So the thing is that if I don't start over now, it is an important lesson. So this might take like another hour or so, and many dollars of credit, which I already have a limited supply. I don't want to spend my Replit dollars like this. So that is why here is my prompt. So I am going to copy my final prompt here like this, and I will remember to add the Python requirement. I don't have the word Python in it already. Okay, so server use Python Flask on the server side. This was the main omission which led me to this point. So let us start the chat again. And I have not selected any app option over here. I should have selected web app, but I have not. So let us see what it is going to do now. So it got back rather quickly, and again it is asking if I want to build the entire app or I start with the design. This time around it is not giving me the option to start with a design. Okay, it says I will include the following features and so on and so on. I can change the plan using, okay, so this, it has got Flask over here right now. I don't know Node.js a lot. I know TypeScript and JavaScript, but I don't know Node.js a lot, so I would rather go with Flask, build the entire app. Okay, so this time around it does not have the option for start with design, so let us go with the entire app. And there is another thing with prompt engineering. If you provide any agentic AI 2-liner or 3-liner without the important details, then it is going to get lost most of the times. It will ask questions sometimes, but then there is a high chance that it will get lost. So now let us see how long does it take. I should have selected the web application over there, but I did not do it. So let's see where it goes and what the output will be like. I see there is a lot of complaining about Replit on Reddit and other forums. I doubt all of it is genuine, because what I have seen so far, Replit is able to get a lot of good things done. All right, so it just finished building and we can see what it has built: real-time QR preview, different QR code types, and so on and so forth. And over here, if I open the preview in a different tab, I can try entering some data over here. For example, and my phone number 1234 whatever, my address with some special characters and some numbers, and what happens now? But the QR code preview is not generating. Is there any error or what happened here? Console. All right, QR code is not defined, so there was an error. So now I need to copy this. I can do the same over here as well. For example, I can paste the text which it is generated. Here I see there was an error. Say QR code error reference. So I can ask. Now here is the tricky part. I can open the assistant here and I can ask it to fix this issue. I will not ask the agent because agent is very expensive. So I can say there's a bug in the code that you, okay, so we can remove this favicon line, and app.js has got an error, and here we go. So now I'm using the assistant to fix the error instead of the agent, because agent is there to do major stuff, assistant is there to do, you know, fix ups and minor changes and smaller things. It does not do that much what do you call it, strategic thinking. So let's see how it is going to fix it. So it has gone to the static app.js and it says we should resolve by doing something. Okay, thank you very much. Go ahead, do it. This 404 is about the favicon, I suppose. I'm not sure. It's saying /API. I don't know. So looks like my first build attempt has failed. And what did it cost me? It cost me 9.01, little above 50 cents and about maybe 20 minutes of my time. So even if the build does not succeed in this case, I believe it's okay, we can give it another shot. Yeah, but if it costs $20, then I would have been worried and concerned and I would have been very unhappy about it. Let me put the text here again and see what happens. Nothing is happening for whatever reason. Okay. QR code and Replit Amjad Masad, no hard feelings. I'm not doing this on purpose. I was just testing. So not all test runs are rosy and great. So we started a while ago, and then I had to go out for a while, and here we are back at it again. And I will have to edit this video a little bit, but I will do it. I will have another go at it, and what I will do is I will select the web application from the very first screen, and I will go from there, and I will also try to optimize my prompt from the get-go. Maybe the prompt needed some changes, but oh come on. Okay, so it has enhanced listener, better error handling, default content and debugging, and then I will click apply, and I will see what the results will be. The preview will be generated here shortly. Something's not right here. No, this is not working. And this is also not working. So the first build attempt has failed, but never mind, I will try it again. No problem. Are we getting any errors in the console? So we are getting a lot of HTTP head API errors. I am not sure what these are, but this is the main problem with agentic AI. Like if you spend a lot of money, if you give it like vague prompts, or if you tell it to do a lot of stuff upfront and it is unable to get it done, then you can't get your money back, and there is no way to get the money back. I know I have not like spent a fortune or anything here, and it was like about $1 or so only, but people have been spending a lot of money on agentic AIs, and there is virtually no way to get your money back as far as I know. So this was my first attempt at building a website. I will try again. I promise I will return again, and if the results are better, I will not hide them, because my cost has gone to 987 from I believe 850 or something when I started. So this is my first encounter with Agent 3. I tried to keep it simple. I tried to provide a detailed prompt, and the results are not very pleasant. So I will come back to it again maybe tomorrow or so. Thank you very much for watching, and do subscribe to the channel. I am Naeem Malik, Senior Test Engineer, and I have also created a series about mastering AI for prompt engineering. Do check it out, and I think I need breakfast. Bye.